It's afternoon on the first day of Kamima, and the crowd's finally beginning to thin out. Of course, the industry booths and cosplay area are still packed, but at least I don't have to wait in line to get in. I've been trying to get in touch with Mayuri for a while now, but she hasn't responded. I checked with Daru, but he hasn't seen her today either. Cosplay ends at 4 p.m. I focus on searching the cosplay area until then, but I still can't find her. Maybe she finished early and went home. I hope so. I tried calling her home. No luck. They haven't seen her since she left this morning. Maybe she's at the lab? Hopefully. Where is she? I'm always afraid that she'll disappear the second I take my eyes off of her. It's been like this, been like that ever since she lost her grandmother. Maybe it's just my imagination. Been so close for so long. I saw Mayuri at her weakest and most vulnerable. Maybe that has made me overprotective. I don't care how other people see us. I just can't leave Mayuri alone. I step into the cemetery. The final resting place of Mayuri's beloved grandmother. When was the last time I came here? For about a year after Mayuri became my hostage, I'd periodically accompany her here. I don't think I've been here since I entered high school. It's been about 3 or 4 years. As I get closer to Mayuri's grandmother's grave, I begin to hear a voice. It's Mayuri. I'd recognize your voice anywhere. Sounds like she's talking to someone. I approach quietly. Mayuri is standing there talking to the grave. What a relief. She hasn't disappeared. I decide to watch silently from a short distance away. Don't tell me the previous world lines have been bleeding through into her brain. That would suck. Like, could you imagine just having, like, dreams of you dying over and over and over and over again? Like, that'd be some freaky shit. Especially being as vivid as what would be memories for her. Like, goddamn. For a second, I wonder if she's learned to commune with the dead. But now, she's talking to herself. Oh no. It's... oh... I didn't want to be right, but I guess I'm right. Oh god. Oh god, yeah, it's happening. Yeah, that would suck. I'd probably lose it, to be honest. Like thinking from like a like realistically, if it's something that vivid was happening, someone would probably lose their mind after a point. What? Don't tell me. Mayuri. Because the universe hates us. That's what it comes down to. Does she remember her deaths? All of them? Is she inheriting memories like I do?
でね、その夢の最後はいつも決まってるの。マユシーが泣いてるとね、オカリンが助けに来てくれるんだ。マユシーはオカリンにありがとう、ありがとうって言うんだけど、その声もオカリンには聞こえてなくて、オカリンはマユシーを抱きしめてとっても悲しそうな顔をしてた。泣いちゃいそうだけど絶対に泣かなくてね。でも一生懸命我慢してるのがわかるの。
Come to think of it, both Ferris and Luca remembered their memories from before the past changed. I used to think that memories couldn't be shared between world lines. I used to think that I was the exception with reading Steiner. But maybe that's not the case. Maybe everyone has the same power and the only difference is how strong it is. Maybe reading Steiner is something special after all.
だからマユシーも悲しくなってごめんねごめんねって言うけど、やっぱり声は届かなくて、そこでいつも目が覚めるんだ。どうしてこんな夢見るのかな。
Because we fucked with time, that's why. Like a bunch of idiots. I failed so many times to save her. I've watched her die again and again. Everything I've done has been to prevent that from happening. And yet, after the memories of those deaths being tormenting her as she sleeps, I bite my lip in frustration. I still have a terrible decision to make. Do I save Mayuri? Or do I save Kurisu? There's no perfect ending here. I can't save them both. It's one or the other. If I choose Kurisu, then Mayuri's dreams will become reality. I don't want Mayuri to feel any pain. Until now, I've thought only of saving her. That is my goal. But at the same time, I can't let Kurisu die. Again, my thoughts at the same dead end. Mayuri hasn't noticed me yet. She's still staring at the sky just as she was on the day I took her hostage. She's talking to her grandmother in heaven.
あ、そうそう。最近ラボメンがすごく増えたんだよ。
Oh no.
クリスちゃんでしょ、萌香さん、ルカ君、フェリスちゃん、それともう引っ越しちゃっていないけどすずさん。
Oh man.
8人だよ。すごいね。
On this world line, they all became lab mems. However, not a single one of them has sent a D-mail.
最初はオカリンとマユシーの2人だけだったのにね。ラボができたばっかりの頃はね、オカリンはあんまり面白そうじゃなかったけど、最近はね、とっても楽しそうなんだよ。
What? Maybe at first. Lately, though? Is that how she sees it? Well, she's not wrong. She really does know me, doesn't she?
そんなオカリンを見てるとね、マユシーも嬉しくなってニコニコできるの。それにね、賑やかだとウキウキしてくるし、特にクリスちゃんはね、アメリカの有名な本に論文が載ったりして、とっても頭がいいんだよ。
Oh.
マユシーは憧れちゃうのです。
I'm sorry I'm not like adding too much to this, but like I'm just trying to focus on what's going on here.
タイムマシンだって作っちゃうぐらいなんだから。あ、これはオカリンとダルくんも一緒に作ってたけどね。
Then Mayuri falls silent. Her gaze becomes distant. She stands still and looks up to the sky. What could she be thinking?
でもね、たまに思うんだ。最初マユシーが押しかけてラボに二人きりだった時のこと。学校が終わってラボに行くとね、オカリンはいないの。でね、お部屋の片付けしたり可愛い小物を飾り付けたりしてるうちに、オカリンが少し遅れてやってきて、マユシーがおかえりって言うと、オカリンはただいまとは言わなくて、ご苦労って偉そうに答えてた。
Of course he did.
その後は毎日2時間ぐらい2人でぼんやり過ごして、一緒に電車でお家に帰るの。その2時間はね、会話なんてほとんどなくて、でも嫌な沈黙とかじゃなくて、
Just two good friends hanging out.
ただそこにいるっていう感じで、2人で並んでソファーに座って、オカリンはラボの作戦計画書みたいなのを書いてて、マユシーは漫画読んだりゲームしたりして、たまに思い出したようにね、一緒にお菓子を食べてた。とてもゆっくり優しく時間が流れてて、
Those days are over, huh?
それでもいいかななんて思ったり、まるでマユシーは本当に人質になっちゃったみたいだなとかふと思って、一人でえへへって笑ったり。
I can see that.
オカリンはニコニコしてるマユシーを見てね、こういうの。
I remember. It was 4 months ago. Still spring. The lab wasn't as lively as it is now. It was an isolated bubble of slow-moving time.
何かいいことでもあったのか？
あのね、いいことはなかったけど、あったよ。
Not really, but kinda.
そうか。幻想を見たのだな。それはもしかすると機関の幹部の一人、通称イリュージョンコンダクターからの攻撃である可能性がある。
Ah, man, he really was a huge Schnebio back in the day, huh?
そっか、じゃあ気をつけなきゃ。でもね、きっとそのイリュージョンコダクさんっていう人は
What? What?
子だくさんではない。コンダクターだ。
What? I don't even. How
そ
did
の
you
人
get?
はきっと悪い人じゃないと思うな。
I mean, maybe the first one you said. Maybe the one you said is a bit of a bad guy, but. It was nothing. Just meaningless chatter to pass the time.
それはマユシーにはすごく心地よくて、なんだか泣きそうなくらい嬉しくて、このままずっと続いてほしいなって思ってた。あ、今の賑やかさが嫌ってわけじゃないんだよ。
Mayuri shakes her head in denial. Finally, she stops looking up at the sky and bows her head instead.
最近ね、オカリンと話す時間ちょっと減っちゃった。
Go over there, Okabe. Go over there.
だからね、マユシーは寂しくなっちゃったのかもしれないね。
Go give her a hug, man. Just go. It's true. I haven't had time to talk to her lately. That's because I've been fighting to prevent her death. To keep her dreams from coming true. Also that Mayuri will keep smiling. And never again want to see her cry like she did on the day her grandmother died.
でもね、オカリンの重荷にはなりたくないんだ。
You're not! Okabe, I swear to Bob, if you don't go over there right this second, I'm gonna be mad. That word again. Burden. I've never thought of her as a burden.
マユシーはいつもいつもオカリンに迷惑かけてばっかりだから。
No, you're not. You're really not.
ね、おばあちゃん。
Mayuri lifts her face once more.
いつまでもこのままじゃいられないよね。
このままでいい。
Finally. When I finally speak to Mayuri, she turns my way with a surprised expression. Her face is so soft, so innocent. Slowly, her lips curve into a smile.
オカリンだー。あ、すごいね。どうしてここにいるってわかったの？
人質がどこにいるのか、俺は常に把握しているのだ。
人質。
Bud.
だからお前は俺の手からは逃れられん。絶対にだ。
そっか。
Come on. Say something real nice, okay? Just be like, I don't even know. I'm too socially awkward for this, but I mean, I guess he's no better. Well,
でもね、あんまり無理したらダメだよ。
wouldn't dream of it.
マユシーはね、ちょっぴり心配なのです。
Worried? For Okabe? Psh.
お前に心配されるほどこの法王院京馬はヤワではないのだ。マユリ、話せる時が来たらすべて話す。
声？
That was an abrupt change of mood.
だからそれまでお前は何も変わらずにいてくれ。
Mayuri stands up and turns to the grave once more. As an offering, she leaves a brand new white lily as well as some dango dumplings. Or dongo dumplings.
帰ろ
帰る前に団子を食べるんだろ。
Back when we used to visit the cemetery together, it was part of our daily routine to eat dongo on the way back.
う。もちろんだよ。
I have no idea what dongo is, but I'm not gonna... you know what? May as well. Dongo. Japanese dumpling, made and sweet, made from mochigo, related to mochi. Okay, what's mochi? Like, I've heard of all these before, but... oh, it's a rice cake. Okay. Good to know. Interesting. Oh. Akiba is empty again today. The otaku have all made the exodus to Kamima for the second day of battle. But come nightfall, they will return to Akiba like a victorious army laden with spoils, and the streets will be a chaos. I know Daru has gone to Kamima. Question is Mayuri? I hope she has. I want things to be normal again. I remember what I heard yesterday. The feelings Mayuri expressed at her grandmother's grave. The events of the last few weeks have affected her as well. After I escorted Mayuri home from the cemetery, I spent the whole night racking my brain for a third option. A way out of this mess. My thoughts were a jumble, ideas coming and going too fast to judge which were right and which were wrong. But of course there isn't a right choice here. For in the end, it always comes back to the same question. Who do I let die? And no matter how I try to dance around it, the answer is always the same. I can't choose. Is there no one else who can make this decision? No. No. Even if there were, I know I never accept their choice. Whichever it happened to be. Once again, I'm heading for the roof of Radicon. I had to get out of the lab. Mayuri or Kurisu might return at any moment, and I can't face them now. I look up at the sky. The clouds are dark and heavy. The sand is coarse and irritating. I don't know why that line reminded me of Star Wars. It could start raining any minute now. Someone there? I thought that I was alone, but someone was here before me. Kurisu is lying in the middle of the roof, arms and legs spread as if making a snow angel. That's odd. The image of Kurisu in a pool of blood flashes through my mind. Is she alright? I run towards her before I make it halfway. She suddenly sits up and turns to face me. You probably heard fast footsteps. I was like, what the fuck?
岡部か。
生きてたか。
Why, yes, she is. What a dumb thing to say. Fortunately, it looks like Kurisu didn't hear me. She's busy combing her disheveled hair with her fingers. I breathe a silent sigh of relief.
そっか。ここだとあんたと会っちゃう可能性があること忘れてた。
Why were you here to begin with?
何をしていたんだ。
考え事。
Is she remembering her death as well?
そうか。
Was she thinking about her death? What was that? I don't know what to say, so keep my mouth shut. Yeah, it's a little awkward. Creasy appears to be in the same boat. She's staring at the capsule toy dispenser in the corner, her face wearing the usual frown. The awkward silence drags on. When you think about it, Creasy's fate rests in my hands. My decision will determine whether she lives or dies. Her fantastic hypothesis yesterday was a desperate attempt to construct a scenario where she doesn't die. But you'll still be in a world without her as your friend, and none of your other friends will ever know about her. Or will have ever known her as a friend. So, even if her scenario is correct, still not ideal. Even if she believes that her theory is correct, it must be difficult for her to avoid imagining her own death. I force a smile. I'm getting really uncomfortable here. I don't blame you, in all honesty.
邪魔になっているようだから、俺はもう行く。
Don't just say okay. Say, come chill for a minute, bud. Like, I don't know. Damn, I was expecting a sarcastic remark like, since when do mad scientists have manners? Or something. Just then, something cold lands on the tip of my nose. When I look up, raindrops start landing on my forehead. An evening shower. It's only going to get more intense and quickly. Kurisu hasn't moved a muscle. She's just standing there with her arms folded, staring at the ground as if she doesn't notice the rain at all. Maybe she doesn't.
雨が降ってきてるぞ。
That's odd. She's acting strange, like her mind is elsewhere. It might be. I knew it. She's been thinking about... That was a very abrupt change in intensity. In less than a minute, the rain turns into a full downpour. We had no time to seek shelter. Just soaked. Yeah, abrupt rain shower out of nowhere. Rain shower. I gotta like slow down when I talk. Like, I'm just stumbling over words at that point. Kurisu's scream is drowned out by the roar of the rain. Yeah, sure. Now safely inside the building, we take a moment to catch our breath. It's been a week since Suzuha's time machine disappeared, but Radicon is still closed. The lights are off and it's pretty dark inside. I'm just waiting for, like, a police patrol to come through here and be like, what the hell are you doing here? TMI?
右に同じく。この暗さに助けられたな、助手よ。
どういう意味?
You have a white shirt on, Kurisu. Why do you think it'd be good for it to be dark?
もしラジカンが営業していたら、今頃お前のあられもない姿が多くの人間の前にあらわにされていただろう。
Even in the dim light, I can tell that Kurisu's scrambling to cover her chest.
あんたも変態だってこと忘れてた。
At least he He even told you, like, what? This
自
lady.
分から下着までびしょ濡れだと申告しておいてよく言う。
He's got a point.
これ以上口聞かないで。下着の色とかよくも妄想したな。許さないから。
I imagine it's probably red.
妄想などしてない。
I mean, what? She's too self-conscious. But the color of her underwear, huh? Right. Okabe. Uh-huh. Gotta be white. Eh. Ah.
だから脱いで乾かせって。ふざけないで。変態の手に引っかかるもんか。
He didn't even suggest anything of the sort. はあ。
誰もそんなこと言ってないだろう。少し落ち着け。
Man, she really thinks the worst of him at times like these, doesn't she?
ま、たとえ服を脱いだとしても、この暗さだから案ずることはない。お前の貧相なヌード姿は誰にも見られることは。
Oof. Okabe, you are not slick at all.
それ以上喋ると、あんたの大脳新皮質をポン酢につけて高級料亭で提供してやるんだから。
Sounds tasty.
すまん。
Slightly lethal, but tasty. Please spare me that horror. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. Still, these wisecracks are a welcome distraction. True, true.
夕立ならすぐにやむわよね。それまで待つか。
Yeah, I guess it's all you really can do. I see Kurisu's shadowy forms move to sit on the staircase. I sit next to her.
なんで横に。
I mean, I don't blame her.
なんで。
Things are about to get
喋るな
serious.
と言ったのはお前だ、クリスティーナ。
あんまり近くに来ないでよ。今ぐらいの距離が限界だから。これ以上離れるとは言わないけど、これ以上近づいたら押し返すからな。
I mean, what? Our bodies gradually grow cold. We start shivering. I simultaneously don't like and like where this is going at the same time. Maybe I should take off my wet clothes. And there it is. Confused tsundere noises. Not wrong. But if I do that, Kurisu would call me a perv again. Yeah, you're stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Better not. My eyes gradually adjust to the darkness. Thumbnail. That's video thumbnail material right there. If only I could get rid of this phone thing, that'd be better. Like, can I get rid of that? No. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. She's huddled up against the wall.
こっち見んな。
バカな。この暗さでは俺がどこを見ているかなどわからないはず。
She feels it. They're clean seats using this. Okay. I guess I'll go there for the thumbnail then. Because, like, having this... I guess my mouse isn't on the screen, but the little phone icon on top left is real annoying. Does she have infravision? No, I think she just sees where your head is turned. Like, she can't make out fine details, but she can probably see which direction your head is turned at.
やっぱり見てたのか?
Or she was guessing. There's that too. Damn, she used a leading question on me. That's such a high level technique. I avert my eyes from crease and take off my lab coat. That's when I notice my coat is torn at the shoulder. Torn. That's it. I stumble over words too much, man.
屋上から避難した時にどこかに引っ掛けたか?
Such a nice lab coat too.
何の話?
いや、上着の肩口が破れかけていた。
Let me guess. She has a sewing kit in her breast pocket or something. Or in her coat's pocket. And she knows how to sew.
岡部ってドジっ子だったの?
Yes? What of it?
俺はマッドサイエンティスト属性であって、ドジっ子属性など持っていない。
It seems like forever since I've talked to Kreese who is hoeing Kyoma.
はいはい。
For her, it's probably only been like 3 days. For you, it's been like 2 weeks, give or take. Kreese suddenly holds out her hand.
ほら、貸しなさいよ。
何?
ちょうどソーイングセット持ってるから縫ってやると言っている。
What did I say? She happened to have a sewing kit.
ソーイングセットだと? お前が?
Well, that's just rude, but I was thinking the same thing. Like, between all of her studying growing up, I'm surprised she knows how to sew.
悪いか?
No, nothing wrong with that. Hand over my coat as asked. Of course, she probably read a book on how to sew and picked it up instantly, because that's just how her brain works. Probably.
実験大好きっ子のくせにそんな家庭的なものを?
Well, that's just stereotyping.
実験大好きっ子であると同時に家庭的な女の子かもしれないじゃない。
Plus, as we know from previous experience, she cannot cook. At all.
家庭的な女の子なのか?
相対的に見れば家庭的かもね。と言っても日本の女子高生の家庭的女の子指数がどれくらいか知らないけど。
Neither do I, so we're the same in that regard. There's an index for that? First I've heard of it. Kreese skillfully threads the needle despite the darkness. And Lukako, despite being a man, probably takes the cake there. Let's be real.
濡れてるから針が通りにくいな。
本当に偶然持っていたのか?
Why would you be just randomly be carrying it?
しつこい。そんなに私がソーイングセット持ってたら悪いの？
悪いとは言っていないが、まるで狙ったかのようだったからな。
How would she plan this? Like, okay, it's gonna rain here in about 15 minutes. Okabe will maybe be here. It's hard to say. I'm gonna plant this little needle at the edge of the door so his shoulder will maybe get caught on it and tear his coat. Like, what does he take her for?
つまりあんたが服を破ってしまうのを見越してあらかじめ用意していたって言ってもらいたいんですね。わかります。
Exactly.
そんなわけあるか。それと勘違いしないでほしいんだけど、別に好きで縫ってあげてるわけじゃないんだからね。
I don't. Sure, Krisu, whatever you say.
出たな、ツンデレセリフ。
茶化すな。あんたが偶然服を破って、私は偶然ソーイングセットを持っていた。だから縫ってあげている。それだけ。
I mean, I believe you, but like, that line just.
偶然ね。
Right.
まさかお前タイムリープしているということはないよな。
つまりあんたが服を破ってしまったからタイムリープして事前にソーイングセットを用意したって言ってもらいたいんですね。わかります。
No, that wouldn't make sense because we know from experience that if she goes back, actually no, we don't, because that only happened in the Lukako ending, which we didn't do technically, so that wouldn't have. Oh right, so we wouldn't know that our brain would have caught up and been like, hey, we've been here before.
そんなわけあるか、そんなわけあるか。大事なことなので2回言いました。Understand?
Yes, ma'am.
確かにわざわざタイムリープして対策を練るならばソーイングセットではなくタオルを用意しておくのが先だからな。
Also true.
何それ、皮肉？文句ばっかり。
We can't win. After working for a while, Krisu cuts the string with her teeth and hands me back my coat.
ほら、
I'm surprised that sewing kit didn't have a tiny pair of scissors. Don't they usually have those? I don't know.
ありがとう。
うん。出来については暗くて確認できないけど。
What did you do to my coat? What have you done
も
to
し
it?
仮に出来が悪くても私の腕のせいじゃない。この暗さのせいよ、きっと。
Well, as long as it's functionable, that's all I really care about.
ちなみに糸の色についても何が出るかお楽しみに。
It's gonna be pink.
色もランダムなのか。
黒か赤かピンク。確率は3分の1。
Pink.
せめてピンクが出ないように祈ろう。
Yeah, what's wrong with pink? I have a pink shirt. Not on me currently, but I have one. That I actually wear quite a lot. Now that I think about it. Oh god, she's getting cold.
寒いか。
まあね。
俺の上着を羽織るか。
Your coat's wet. It's not gonna help.
それだって濡れてるでしょ。
Exactly. Like, I mean, the gesture is there, but it won't really help.
まあそうだが。
Still. She gets that he was just trying to be nice though, right? She gets that. Silence again. The words flow so naturally when it's just a harmless banter, but 1 second of silence, suddenly we have nothing to say. Yeah. That's me every conversation of my life. It must be because of what happened yesterday. I'm so desperate to avoid the topic that nothing seems safe. I know I need to say something, but what?
結論は出た？
Oh, she broached it. Oh dear. Her voice is barely a whisper, but I can hear it clearly in the silence of the empty stairwell. I look at Karisu. She's hugging her knees to her chest, presumably against the cold. My decision. I know what she means. That's why I can't answer.
まだ悩んでるの？
Well,
あんたってまゆりのこと好きなんでしょ？
yes?
何？
Where did that come from? From the obviousness of which you display affection for her? Karisu keeps staring into the darkness.
ただの錯覚かもしれないけど、私の心の中に奇妙な記憶というかデジャブみたいなものがある。
Oh dear.
そこではあんたはまゆりを助けようと必死になってて、一人で傷つきながらそれでも前に突き進もうとしてるの。
Yep, she's been having memories of the other world lines as well. I guess it's to be expected. Karisu too?
そんな岡部が私に相談をしてきて、そのひたむきに頑張ってる姿を見て、私も力になってあげたいと思ったり。って別にあんたを助けたいって思ったわけじゃないからな。私はあくまでまゆりを助けたいだけであって。
Sure. I believe you.
とにかく私にはなぜかそんな錯覚が記憶のように残ってる。
'Cause they are. So Karisu's the same. She still has faint memories from previous world lines.
自己分析してみたけど、夢で見たものを現実と思い込んでるのか、単なる願望か、それぐらいの結論しか出なかった。
We should probably explain, Okabe.
ただこれだけははっきりしてる。あんたはまゆりを助けるべきなのよ。
She's right.
怖くないのか？
To save Mayuri, I must undo the current world line. If I do that, Karisu will die.
なんだか廃墟に迷い込んだみたい。
How so? Karisu suddenly changes the subject. She looks around a dark, empty stairwell.
まるで世界中の電源が切られて、
Ah,
私たちだけ取り残されたみたい。ふと思うんだ。
yeah?
もしあんたがベータ世界線に行ったとする。みんなも一斉にそっちに移動するとしたら、私だけは移動できない。私だけが取り残される。
That's a depressing thought.
そしたら世界中がこの場所みたいになっちゃうのかな。
Like your own personal purgatory? Maybe?
所詮これも仮説の一つだけど。
俺は
I need to say it.
お前も救う。マユリだけじゃなくてお前も。
Don't make promises you can't keep, bud. It's not
で
gonna
きもし
happen.
ないこと言わなくていい。
Kurisu cuts me off sharply, then buries her face in her knees.
怖くないかってさっき聞いた。怖いに決まってるでしょ。自分が消えるかもしれない。自分だけが取り残されるかもしれない。あるいはあんただけがこの世界線からいなくなるかもしれない。
That'd be weird. He just like poofs out of existence. And I wouldn't be like, maybe he wouldn't even exist in a sport. Who knows? That's an odd thought.
誰もあんたがいなくなったことを認識してない世界がずっと続いていて、私は何事もなかったかのようにアメリカに帰るかもしれない。かもしれない。かもしれない。かもしれない。そんないろんな可能性を考えて、その度に絶望的な気分になる。でも
Kurisu raises her head and spears me with her glare.
だからマユリを見殺しにしろなんて言えると思う？
No, you wouldn't.
クリス。
もうなんか寒いな。
Kurisu grabs her own arms. In the darkness, I see her shoulders shaking.
濡れてる服着てる青年。たく。ダメだ。こんなの全然論理的じゃない。仮説にすらなってない。全部根拠のない妄想。こんなしょうもない妄想を垂れ流す脳の機能をカットしてやりたい。
Oh, but they're not delusions. Now she's talking to herself in an angry tone. Risu's always been calm when faced with the unknown. I admired her for that. I thought she was facing this calmly too. But I was wrong. Behind her cool facade, she was struggling to cope with the knowledge that her very existence was in jeopardy. She was fighting that fear all alone, and now it has finally come to the surface. Of course she's afraid. However brilliant she may be, she's still just an 18-year-old girl. Kurisu abruptly stands up. What are those posters in the background? Like, I think the one in the middle there is like the one for Chaos Head. I think. I realize that I no longer hear the sound of rain pounding on a roof.
聞いて、岡部。両方救うのは無理。そうでしょ。
At this point in time, it doesn't seem as if it's possible.
どうあがいたって確率は2分の1なの。
だが
だがじゃない。私の結論は変わらない。マユリを助けて。
I hear the pain in her voice, and also the resolve. Kurisu's made up her mind. I look away and clench my fists, my nails digging into the palms of my hands.
そう簡単に諦めろっていうのか。お前を見捨てろっていうのか。
I mean, what other choice do you have at this point?
そんなのできるはずがないだろう。
I mean, there's always me restarting the game and going for the perfect ending, but I don't even know if the perfect ending gives you allows both of them to live. Like, I don't know. So it's... I would assume so, because that would be the ideal perfect ending.
できるかできないかじゃない。あんたをやらなくちゃいけない。それしか道はない。
ダメだ。お前は俺たちの大切な仲間だ。俺はお前も見捨てない。
岡部。
Kurisu drops to her knees and grabs me over the collar. I gasp for breath as she stares into my eyes. Her eyes are hard and stern. It's always like this when she scolds me. Always the same glare.
他に解決策があるの？ないんでしょ。
No, there isn't.
私はマユリを犠牲にしてまで生きていたくない。もしマユリを助けなかったらあんたを一生恨むから。
That makes the choice infinitely easier. This can't be happening. I hate this choice with no right answer. I hate the universe for being so cruel. And most of all, I hate myself for forcing Kurisu to speak these words when she is the one with the most to lose. Tears will open my eyes, but I bite my lip and hold them back. Is there really no other way? I can't bear it. I look straight back at Kurisu as she holds me over the collar. And tightly embrace her slender body. Her clothes are still wet from the rain, but all I feel is warmth radiating from the core of her being.
お前はここにいるのに。こんなのあんまりだ。
岡部。
Tension drains from her back and her hands. She gives her whole body to my embrace.
ありがとう。私のためにそこまで苦しんでくれて。でももう十分。私は大丈夫だから。あとはマユリのことだけ考えて。
Oh, yeah. The choice got harder again. Why, man? Despite her fear, Kurisu has made her choice. A stupid choice. It's time for me to do the same. I need to decide, here and now, the future of the world. Which friend to let die? I don't... Holding Kurisu tightly, I whisper into her ear.
絶対にだ。
Okabe, what are you planning on doing, bud? Creature suddenly pushes me away. Yeah, she's not happy. She steps back. Her face is hidden behind her hair. But her fists are trembling. Her body exudes raw fury.
話にならないこのマザーバッカー
Okay. That was... I guess it was pretty called for, wasn't it? Yeah.
お前、
私は大丈夫だって言ってんのに何が諦めないだバカなの死ぬの
I mean... He is a little stupid. I'm not gonna lie. He's very
英
thick-headed.
雄気取りかこの中二病患者ができもしないくせにカッコつけてんじゃないあんたの頭の悪さにはイライラするなんで私の言うこと素直に聞き入れてくれないのよ
He wouldn't be himself if he listened to everything someone else said. Hey, let's be honest here.
俺は
あんたがマユリを助けることが相対的に判断してベストなのよ一体何が気に入らないの
相対的判断などクソくらいだ。
This is getting heated. Creature stares at me in shock.
俺は神じゃない。気がついたらそれに等しい立場にいたけど全然違う。誰を助けて誰を見殺しにするかなんて俺はもう決められない。
Suzuha. Ferris. Lukako. I sacrificed their happiness to save Mayuri. And the whole time a voice in the back of my head was asking, is this really okay? What gives me the right?
だから俺は今度こそ
This time I want to save both of them, without sacrificing anyone. Krisu turns away with a frown, then starts tapping her foot in a clear gesture of displeasure.
どうせ無理よいつもあんた言ってるでしょシュタインズゲートの選択ってやつ
He does say that, yes.
回避不能回は出てる
It's...
岡部一人がどれだけ頑張ったって世界の維新には勝てない
I mean, if he tries really hard. Probably not.
それでも俺はもがいてやる。
I won't lose Mayuri or Kurisu. But you will. I hear Kurisu grinding her teeth. Then she turns her back to me.
勝手にしろ私は手伝わないからなもうアメリカに帰るつもりだし
I mean, that won't really matter if, you know, we mess with time.
さよならもう二度と会うこともないわね法王院京馬さん
Wow, that.
本当にバカだ。バカにも程がある。このバカ。
I mean, he is. But Creasy disappears down the stairs, muttering insults until I can no longer hear her. Now alone, I sigh into the darkness. I mean, if she goes to America, maybe... No, nah. That won't really help. Creasy was absolutely right. I can't think of a single way to save them both. I'm a fool. And yet I have to try. But this time I won't have Creasy's help. I have to fight the universe alone. How do I save both Creasy and Mayuri? I can't use D-mail. Too much could go wrong. I don't want to make the same mistakes again. In the end, all I can do is time leap. Time leaping can't save Mayuri, but at least it can delay her death, give me time to find a solution. On this world line, Mayuri dies at 7:30 on the night of August 17th. That's about 26 hours from now. My battle is no end in sight. If only Suzuha were here, I could have asked her for advice. But even alone, I must find a way. So resolved, I start time leaping again to save Mayuri. I've done this before. When Mayuri died the first time at Molika's hands, I tried time leaping to prevent her death. But I only tried running away that time. This time I try every approach I can think of. I try hiring bodyguards to protect Mayuri. I try taking Mayuri to South America, an entire world away from Japan. That's a long way. I try crippling Stardust attacks on their servers, the ones that don't need the IBM 5100. I try getting Mayuri admitted to a hospital. It's hard given Mayuri's perfect health, but I manage. My goal is to keep her from dying by a heart attack. I try everything I can possibly imagine. However, every plan fails. Mayuri dies again and again and again. Sometimes it's murder, sometimes an accident. But every time I leap, Mayuri dies. Maybe it really is impossible to resist fate. As long as I remain on this world line, Mayuri can't be saved. Fate will kill her every time. From Mayuri's perspective, she only dies once. Until they start popping up in her dreams again. But I've seen her die dozens of times. All because of me. And yet it no longer affects me as it used to. Little by little, I've grown desensitized to her death. In the beginning, I felt unbearable pain every time I saw her die, and numerous and murderous rage towards the ones responsible. Now I feel nothing. The realization stuns me. After dozens of leaps, I finally realized what should have been obvious from the beginning. I never leap back more than 26 hours. Why? I could go back as far as August 11th, one whole week in the past. Yet I never do. Because you don't want that conversation with Creasy to be meaningless. Why? Because I know that even if I do, nothing will change. Or that. I don't believe that anything will change. Every time Mayuri dies, I find myself thinking, another failure. What went wrong this time? I calmly analyze Mayuri's death, then take my data and head for the time loop machine with a sigh, like a gamer forced for the umpteenth time to restart a particularly difficult stage. I'm just going through the motions. I didn't even realize until this moment how routine it had all become. Now that I have, my actions suddenly seem meaningless. I can't take another step.